Hi guys, my name's Jenna. This is supposed to be the first reading I'm putting on YouTube. So I did a little bit of meditation, channeling, whatever you want to call it. If you want a private reading, it's going to be in the description box. I don't do editing, so what you see is what you get. Yeah. So today is July 9th, 2026. This is for the collective. So we're going to go right into what I received. So the first thing I got was, I wish there was another way. Then I got Red Dragon. I got homeostasis, and I was like, oh, let me look that up because, like, it reminded me. Well, I'm thinking about it, and right now it's reminding me of plants. But anyway, the process by which organisms' internal environment is kept stable and balanced even when outside conditions change. So that could also mean, like, what I'm getting right now is that calm in the storm and just remaining balanced when there's chaos or confusion around you. Or maybe that reminds you of somebody, and I don't know why I'm getting that. That's going to pertain to whoever that I'm pulling on their energy. The movie The Little Mermaid, and maybe like singing, like I have a terrible voice, so I don't like to sing. But and the name Ariel, a black cat. Okay, with a little bit of white on her head, like right here. And I guess it's a girl because a little bit of white on her head. Anyway, and then I got like, listen to the sound of my voice. So whatever that means to somebody, like I don't know if like you're listening to a meditation or what that pertains to. And then of course the movie The Santa Claus came up, but it was like that one part. I don't know which one it was because there was a couple of them. But it was when it was Tim Allen. He was like but I can't remember. Anyway, and then the song One Wish by Ray J, you can listen to that. There might be some message in there. You might like we listen to music and things come up, or videos play in our minds. And yeah, so also I got the number 26 and 25. It could also be 2526 or 6252. It could be February, so February comes up twice. It could be May, right? January, February, March, April. Yeah, May, or it could be June, however that pertains, or it just could be a day that's specific to you. So that's all I got for that. We're going to go right into the reading. I am going to do a few oracles. Now, mind you, with the one oracle, like, I'm not super familiar. I might look into it if I don't pick anything up. This is my newest deck. So, you know. This one is Oracle deck. It is the Hummingbird Wisdom. Hummingbirds are little birds, but they're specific because, like, they tend to find their psychics. And ironically, I had gotten a reading that stated that, and then I found this deck. So not exactly a hummingbird, but you know what I mean. And I've cleared all of these, so let's see what's coming out for the collective. I only shuffle these once, and we will see. They are like, okay, they're like cheering, right? Like I hear them. I'm not going to read the bottom one. No, I am. I can't. So listen to the call. Spirit is singing sweet words of wisdom. Be still and listen. So rabbits, obviously there's birds, but rabbits in this, I'm being pulled to that rabbit, which I thought was, I don't know what I thought it was at first, but anyway, let's see what else we have. Joyous nectar, fill up with the sweetness of life. So, gates are opening. Good luck is upon you. As you sharpen your focus, the course ahead becomes clear. So, right, I just said doors are opening. Gates are opening, doors are opening. I just said that, right? So, like, this is your time to shine. That's what I'm getting. Get up, off your perch and move your body to usher new energy and create positive momentum. So forward movement. And like, honestly, I'm not really, I know enough about astrology. I would love to know more. It's been calling to me. But more importantly, so Jupiter has gone into Leo for like the next 6 months or year, and great abundance is coming for quite a few signs. You could dive into your chart if you know your time of birth. It's quite interesting, actually. It's like a map to our lives. Gentle messages of love and support are drifting your way from loved ones and angels. Feathers from heaven. So if you find a feather, some people don't like to pick up feathers because they're like dirty or whatever, but if it's called to you, I would suggest that you pick it up from your ancestors. Pay attention to new thoughts and ideas, as these are seeds that will soon blossom into fulfilling opportunities and projects. So pollination. So like that means just like the seeds that you've been planting. And like ironically, this is resonating with me wholeheartedly. I'm a Cancer, Leo moon, and Sag rising. So I'm a bit of fire, but also water, so it keeps me calm, I suppose. Balance, right? Now this is the deck that like throws me off. Like I was so called to get it, but it's like the goddess something. I'll tell you in a minute. Pallas. Okay, that's what we got. And Virgo. I felt that energy, so Virgo energy. And there's something about Virgo right now. Again, I'm not like the greatest with it. Look, I know that Mercury is in the sign of Cancer. It's so weird. Okay, we got 3. So Pallas. And like, I'm like super drawn to this owl. Okay? So you could be a Virgo. You could have Virgo placements. I don't like to say signs because we're a bit of this pie, right? But yeah, Virgo energy, very earthy, grounded energy. And then Aries, which is super fiery and super, super headstrong. And I'm getting Ram, which is actually Capricorn. But anyway, and then Mercury. So, right, I said Mercury was in Cancer. Okay, so I'm getting somebody's on a mission, right? I am going to read briefly what that is. And then we'll go into the reading. So Pallas. What's Pallas? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Pallas. Pallas? Okay, here we go. Wisdom, negotiation, and war. So Pallas, a multifaceted goddess of wisdom and wars, a true heroine. Strong-willed and powerful, she defends herself and those around her fiercely. But will never attack first and without reason. Her wise and philosophical disposition allows her to defend her values and her beliefs with ease and intelligence. Good at negotiating and strategizing, Pallas is a force to be reckoned with. She also has a love for the arts, weaving and creating beautiful objects. The appearance of Pallas encourages you to lean into your own wisdom in regards to your current circumstances. She reminds you of your strength and asks you to call upon your masculine energy in order to face problems head on, channeling your own inner Pallas. Think carefully before you act. Choose your battles, and in the ones you do fight, use strategy and intelligence to defend your position. Her creative streak also suggests thinking outside the box may help you in your quest. So, this leads me to say, are you embarking on an entrepreneurial journey? Because if you are, hold steady and like keep moving forward. Don't get discouraged. I'm super drawn to this energy right now. I kind of feel like this is where I'm at, but none of that resonated. Maybe a little, I don't know. But it does resonate for one of you, or many of you, I hope. Um, Aries. I'm just going to read like the sub. Aries. Birth, manifestation, and courage. So, oh, represented by the ram. Oh, I didn't realize the Aries was the ram. Anyway, um, so all of this is like super strong energy. It's super like fierce and like strong-willed. And Mercury is all about the mind. So let's go with, oh, I just passed Mercury. These are pretty cool cards. Communication, intelligence, and quick thinking. So, yeah. Flexibility, versatility. Don't hold back. Just what I said. Broaden your network. So yeah, I mean, this was fabulous. And Virgo and Mercury go hand in hand because I think they represent one another. I am putting these away just so I have more room, and then we're going to go right into the reading. And I talk really fast sometimes, so please forgive me for that. Some of these will be a little bit more organized. I had a little more time, but I'm running out of time. That might be something for someone. Running out of time. More time management skills. I'm not posting this today. I'm not going to have time. I'll post it tomorrow and maybe get another video on there, hopefully. So we're going to go right into the reading, and I will clarify if I need to. So we're going to go with this one first and that one second to do the clarification. I already shuffled these with the deck. The one on the bottom of the card is the Fool. So you're in a new beginning, a new adventure, and that could be in any area of your life, but I'm feeling more career more than anything. And that might be for me. So we'll see what the cards say. I do not really read reversals. I don't really need to. It's whatever I get, to be honest. Fast-moving energy. You're showing up in your power. I guess we're doing that spread. One more card. Okay, we didn't want that one. Thank you. The bottom of the deck is the Judgment. Okay, so it's like rising from your own demise. I don't know why I wanted to say it like that, but my God. All right. So a lot of this is all about work. For now, let me flip the cards over. Woo, woo, woo. So the King of Pentacles is coming in strong. That's Aries energy that ties in to the cards we had before. You have fast-moving energy. Oh, you do have love coming in. Okay, so King of Pentacles, right? So really the most abundant king in the deck. I mean, you could tell on his cloak. I mean, all of the grapes, and, you know, it reminds me of fine wine. Very business-oriented, leadership qualities. And then, like, the King of Swords is rushing in. Rushing in with a story to tell is what I wanted to say. And that's not always the truth. They usually comes in with truth, but I got a story to tell. You're showing up in your Empress energy, male or female, because we're made up of both. She's the connection from the heavens and the earth. Her crown lights up. It's sort of like her third chakra antenna, in my opinion. So, yeah. And then Knight of Cups is coming in to deliver a message of love, a term of endearment. This is like your overall energy. The Four of Swords. It's balance. It's grounding. It's keeping yourself centered. It's like resting, retreating before you come back out. A little bit of like too much on the mind. But you're almost there. It would be unnatural if you had all this going on and you were sleeping just fine. However, and if this is to the person I'm talking about, you're pretty calm, but a little restless at night, which is totally understandable. Three of Pentacles, working together, working objectively, getting the job done, leadership qualities, right? You've been planting your seeds, right? Seven of Pentacles, planting them, watching them grow. I mean, really, you don't have a heck of a lot, but you got a lot going on, and you're about to have a lot more. And the Knight of Pentacles, so like it's slow moving energy. You have like this fast moving energy, but then it's like slowing down. So slow and steady wins the race. We're gonna like Mercury in retrograde. We'll blame it on that instead of the fact that sometimes my brain thinks quicker than my mouth. Anyway, slow moving energy, right? So you have 2 knights coming in here, and 3 knights. I'm so sorry, 3 knights like storming in. They all got something to say. They all have something to say. So yeah. So on the bottom of the deck, oh look at that, the 4 of Cups. A little bit of don't want to hear it energy, but you got the hand of God. Don't feel so disappointed just yet. It's coming in. It's coming in. It's already written in the stars. That's what I want to hear. So let me get clarification on the King of Pentacles. Thank you very much. 5 of Cups. Feeling like you're going to be left out. I highly doubt it. Or actually, this is actually coming out of a battle, in my opinion, right now. This is what I'm getting. I'm not getting you're being left out in the cold or having fear of being left out in the cold. And actually, it came out in reverse. So realistically, there's no more of that. You're dusting yourself off and you're trekking through. You're walking into your abundance is what it is. You're walking into the abundance. Knight of Swords. I love it. 7 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work with you. That's what I just got. Somebody has an offer. Somebody has a suggestion. Something that's going to help you manifest your dreams. Be open to listening. You don't have to go with it. The Empress is clarified by the King of Swords. So, honesty on its deepest level. Very assertive. Very certain. Knows what they want. They're more in the logic, so it's funny that the Empress is crossed by the most logic of kings, but they're so objective and so straight to the point. Some think they're a little stoic or cold, but they're actually very loving, and they've mastered that. Somewhere out there, their Empress has their king. On their way to be the Emperor, because the Empress and the Emperor are the perfect match. So, for anybody questioning, most of you, I'm not going to say all of you, some of you, but keep moving forward. That's my advice. And if you want anything further on that sector, you would have to email me. That'll all be in the description box where you can get a personal reading with me. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Man, it's been a long journey. I feel like somebody's had to get their ducks in a row. Or their ducks unorganized to reorganize them again, if that makes sense. Being in your head too much. So Knight of Cups is clarified by the King of Wands. The Queen of Wands. I'm so sorry. I always call her my tarot reader, but she's creative. She's a multitasker. Knows what she wants. Very creative. Knows how to get it. Fire energy. And like walking into the right direction. Yeah. Oh, okay. Ready to talk. Healing. Healing from a broken heart. There's a deeper level of acceptance here that somebody has really reached, and it came out like this, and I'm going to take it like this because this is really healing. You're healing from a broken heart. You're healing old wounds, whether, I mean, it might have taken a long time, and don't close the doors. I have to say this. Don't close the doors if you're still hurting, because sometimes it's people that heal us. And sometimes, from my own personal experience, the ones that created those wounds. Nine of Swords. Alright, so you got a little bit of strife. You got a little internal struggle. Like, take a walk in the woods. Go for a hike. Go for a walk. Be out in nature. I'm going to get one more card to clarify that. Thank you. Oh, well, we got two. Oh, well, come on. I think you're in your head. You're worried you're not making the right decision. You're challenged by all this little stuff. I don't think it's outside. Outside can have their own opinions, and it might bother you a little bit, but not as much as, you know, your own madness, if that makes sense. But those cards were clarified by the Three of Wands and the Six of Swords. So, like, it's like you're in the waiting room, but you're going after and you're getting out of these murky waters. So there's nothing but good things ahead. It's like coming. It's like right there. This is like a turning point in your life right now. Give it another month is what I'm getting. Things are going to look a heck of a lot different. Okay. Oh, things are going to look a heck of a lot different. Yeah, I think so. You got the Hierophant crossing the Three of Pentacles, right? So this is like divine order in play here. Seven of Pentacles, and you got a double confirmation with that Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is your wish fulfillment. You're sitting pretty. You're sitting pretty. You got the abundance all around you. Just ask and you shall receive. I mean, obviously, it's not as simple as that. As long as you put in the work, ask and you shall receive. Look at this Knight of Pentacles. It's really, oof. Okay, you got two nines, 9-9. So, you got 7-7 and 9-9. 7-7. 7 is our luck. 9 is completion. 9 is like abundance. Yeah. So I just said you put in the work, right? You put in the work, and the Nine of Pentacles, because you've taken your time and you've done things in the order that they should have been in. Nine of Pentacles. Showing up abundant. I love this card. This is like my favorite card. All right. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Moon in reverse, so that means more will be revealed. Oh, there's your Emperor. Look at that. And your King of Pentacles. It looks like you might have a choice. No, the King is going to the... You might have a choice. No. Actually, the energy I'm picking up on, you're very fun, loving, and... okay, I'm going to say you're a hot commodity. You have a couple of different interests. But really, no. I'm going to stick to what I said. Your King of Pentacles is turning into your Emperor. There's a couple of things you got to give a month to. So thank you. That's all I got.